There's a misconception out here that between like good debt and bad debt.
Mm-hmm.
From your experience, do you believe that like student loans is good debt or bad debt?
I think it is good debt and bad debt. I'm big on people going to college, at least undergrad.
Okay.
At least undergrad. Unless you just flat out know all I want to do is be an entrepreneur, period. Or you already got that plan, you walking into something already, you know what I'm saying, that's been set up for you. I recommend at least undergrad just to make you more competitive in this market. That piece of paper lets people know, hey, you know some stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It does hold a lot of weight. So as I've gotten older, I realized that, some people who go to trades, man, you got a lot of people making six figures.
Yeah, it's big money in trades.
It's big money in trades.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't thinking like that when I was in, but it's big money in trades. So I would never knock anybody that wants to, I want to go to trade school, learn to trade. Bruh, become the best at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Become the best at that trade then. Make your services wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make people want you, man. Some of them student loans, bruh, it ain't worth the degree.
Okay.
It ain't.
So it just kind of depend on what they studying.
Yeah.
Do you think that the government should bail out people with student loan debt?
Some, yes.
Okay.
I feel like especially if I feel like you're working in a field that helps the community, like, let's be real, we need doctors.
Mm-hmm.
We need doctors. It's certain things we need. And, or I feel like if you've been paying on it, you know what I'm saying? But I think that whole back and forth thing is the argument that you got to understand. You say you take somebody who's in the 1% and they've paid for their kid to go to college. They got no student loans. You know what I'm saying? They're not living the same life as somebody who came from lower middle class and they just want an opportunity to compete, in these same fields. But and their only avenue is college.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't pay out the pocket. Their parents can't pay out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it gives them an avenue to do it. So I mean, everybody just can't pay for college out of pocket.
For sure.
And it's only become more expensive. It's only gotten more expensive.
Yeah.
I look at how much my college was when I first went and to what it is now, and I'm like, damn.
College is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but you got to look at other countries where if you want to be a doctor, they're not charged. Okay, you can go to school for free because you're becoming an asset to the community.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of look at it in both ways because, like I said, you become an asset to the community. But my thing is, hell, if you spending all your money trying to pay back on the interest rates alone, look, hey, I'll tell you this. Y'all come get these student loans from me. I'll tell you that. If not, come get it back in blood.
Go get it for sure.
Bury me with it.
And I agree with you, though. Like, if you're doing something for community, education, medical, even like law, like practicing law for some people, they're giving back to the community. But I think the interest, that's where people really get rocked because, your $50,000 loan in 30 years, you done paid back $150,000. So I think that's where people get caught up the most.
Seen a situation. Loan came out of grad school, was like $150. They paid like $90K back, and they paid like $90K back. After they paid the $90K back, their loan was $200K still. They took a loan for $150, paid $90K back, but their loan was $200K. Just based off interest because they had to they had to make lower payments, of course, because they couldn't pay $1,800 a month.
Yeah.
So they was paying maybe like $700 a month, but the interest rate was still building. And now, you know what I'm saying? It makes it to the point where like you can't have, and then like say you throw in inflation or something like that.
True. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you should be. Say you have a child. You're not being irresponsible having 10 kids. You have a child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you got to throw in these factors. It's kind of like, this is an individual who's being a responsible adult who's contributing to society. You know what I'm saying? But the insurance companies, the loan companies are making a killing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just makes it hard for them to get ahead.